So she is super, super soft. I just want to keep petting her. That's how soft she is. Hey there, wig friends. I'm Nikki and welcome back to my channel. If you are into wig reviews, which I hope you are, you don't want to waste any more time. So please join the party, as I always say, and click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to also click that little bell so that way you'll get notified and not miss any of my uploads. But if you want to know about the new drops as well as those oldies but goodies, then you are certainly going to want to click that button. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. Well, it's another day, so another wig review. I was just kind of in a pink mood today. So we're talking about her, of course. I have lots to say. I try to make sure that I tell you all of the important details. If you feel that I left something out that you want to know about, please let me know down in the comments and I will address it. And speaking of comments, I want to hear from you. So please give me your respectful thoughts down there. Also, let me know if there is a wig you'd like me to review, since I do take requests, but I am waiting until after the holidays before I look into any of those. So anyway, I always have my little opening spiel so we can get on with it. And of course, I still always show you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look. Today, I am wearing the, what is it called again? The Blushed Rose palette from Juvia's Place. It is a cute little palette right there. And I'm wearing just a little bit of glitter from Vanny Cosmetics. And it's this one right here, and the shade name is Sunset. Okay, so this wig. All right. You know how I love main concept. So I have a main concept wig today, and she is in the style Pisces. She is an HD lace front from the It's Your Lucky Day collection, which is part of the Red Carpet Premiere line, which most of the wigs from main concept are. So that's why I usually don't always mention it, but I'm mentioning it today. But this collection is all around the zodiac sign, and the color I have her in is SR1B / Cherry Pink. And that is this color you see right there. She naturally, of course, is available in a few other colors to choose from. But this is the third wig I have reviewed from this collection. They show all of them on this card here. So I just want to read the back of this for you. I did that with the other ones. But Pisces is February 19th to March 20th. And then it says barrel curl. Pisces lucky colors are purple, lilac, and emerald blue, which is reminiscent of the sea. This color is a good representation of their high sensitivity. Pisces have a soft, mutable personality like that of a fish swimming leisurely in the water. A long, wavy hairstyle matches their soft and friendly image. Both my daughters are Pisces, so I think that makes sense. But anyway, she has a 4-inch deep parting space with baby hair, and she is also heat safe. I picked her up from elevatestyles for $36.88. So Miss Pisces. Anybody else a Pisces? I'd love to know. Like I said, both my daughters are, so sometimes that can be fun and other times it can be a real hassle. If you are into astrological signs, then you might understand what I'm getting at. But anyway, this style here, so beautiful. Like I said, I was in a pink mood. Since she is a cherry pink, I kind of wanted to complement that with what I wore and with my makeup today. So that way it's kind of all cohesive. But you can't go wrong with these barrel curls. So gorgeous. You know, I got to do the bounce test. I love to do the bounce test. So pretty. Look at that body and movement. Oh, volume is perfect. Oh, absolutely perfect. I would probably put her length though about 24 inches. Yeah, between 22 and 24, somewhere in there. She's right at breast level on me, and in case you don't know, I'm 5'5". So I do let you know my height because that can make a difference with the length, or at least how it appears. So that's why I let you know. Really nice layers. Even the layers that are a little bit longer, I think that's the shortest one. I'm pretty sure it is. So she has very long layers to just give her this beautiful drapey romantic look, and it again makes the volume just right. Her density, can't go wrong with that either, so it's all very natural. But this is one of those styles that I think is just so perfect for so many situations. It's very common style. Those of us who wear wigs know that there's a lot of wigs out there that are kind of like this, but we love them. That's why we are drawn to them and why we keep purchasing them. But it's just this perfect barrel curl pattern that, again, is very romantic, and I think it's so stunning. It's also my favorite type of style. I love wavy and curly units, so you know I was excited about this one. But let's talk about this color. I've reviewed it one time before, and I've been waiting for that perfect style to come along with that color option again, and I think this was the right one. Now, you do have the 1B root. I'll be honest, I think maybe if it was a 4, it would be a little better, but thankfully it's not super harsh, so I guess it could go either way. So I'm not too mad at it. I just think it's a little dark just based on this cherry pink. It's this kind of a harsher contrast. But again, it's not going down too far, and it is blended really nicely. But look at this cherry pink. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It has a little bit of a burgundy feel to it, just depending upon how the light hits it. But there are different tones in there. I'm not sure if you can really see there. I'm hoping you can. Oops, hang on. Pull that curl back again. And you can really see it right there in that swirl, that there are some lighter tones in there. Almost looks kind of like a little bit of a very, very light lilac, possibly. I don't know exactly, but it's so pretty. I think it's a gorgeous color. It's very flattering. It's not super bright and vibrant, but it does have that beautiful pop of color. So I think it's a very fun color. So I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. And look at that luster too. Holy moly. Now, once again, there is a difference between shine and luster. Shine can look wiggy sometimes, but you want a healthy shine, which is luster. This is looking really, really good. I don't think it's wiggy. You know, it just depends on how the light hits it. Sometimes, I'll be honest, it can come off that way. But trust me, it's just the super bright lighting that I have, and natural lighting. It's amazing. Super amazing. So it does look like healthy hair. Her texture is definitely silky. But it kind of reminds me actually of those Amazon wigs that I started off reviewing way back when. In fact, those were the only wigs I used to wear for a while. So it does kind of remind me of that. So she is super, super soft. I just want to keep petting her. That's how soft she is. So I love the texture, but keep in mind too that you still want a little bit of coarseness. You don't want a completely silky unit unless it's a costume wig or something, but all human hair has some bit of texture to it. So you want that little coarseness, and she does have that. So I am very grateful that she is feeling realistic. And again, so soft. But I also think that this is a great multicultural texture. So let me show you her from the side and the back. I love her down the back. Oh my gosh, I just love her draped. I think she is so beautiful. As I mentioned, romantic. So you see that down the back too, and then you since you have this longer layer here, look at that curl. I love that. Oh yes, 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 yes. So let me just pull it all forward here. It's what I always do. She's not draping down the face too much, so she's not very weighted. She is lightweight. Again, I'll do the little bounce test to show you what I mean. So very comfortable that way. Thankfully, though, even though she is silky, she's really not tangling. I am really impressed with that. She is Kanekalon fibers, which I personally like. I think they're just higher quality. Again, that's just an opinion, so don't come at me if you don't agree. But after all, look at this. You can't go wrong. That is a good quality fiber if you have this silky texture and your fingers just glide right through like butter. So she is super easy to manage. These curls just bounce right back. Look at that. Just bounce right back. So sometimes, you know, when you comb through styles like this, it could end up getting more poofy. That's not happening with her. So these curls are again, bouncing back into place really nicely and naturally. So she is actually very low maintenance, easy to handle throughout the time you're wearing her. So I love that too about her. I really, really love that about her. She's not really shedding anything excessively either. In fact, I would say the shedding is pretty minimal. But let me just go back to the tangling though real quick, because I do always try to mention this, that she's synthetic. So you are going to get some tangles, but they are definitely very minor and very easy to remove. So again, very low maintenance, and I don't think she's going to be a hassle at all. And she'll last you a lot longer too. Center part, which I love. Oh my gosh, I'm so into center parts these days. I can't help myself. So I think that is a perfect part for her, just because of the way that this lays here. I think that's really gorgeous. The part is 4 inches, so I think the depth and width is amazing. I didn't have to pluck anything. Just a little bit of powder in the part was all I needed to do to make that blend and look natural. She's laying super flat, which also is very important to make it look more natural and easier for blending. And she has these little baby hairs, which I like. I personally like to wear them out. I call it wispies. I don't know any other term to call them, but that's kind of what they look like to me. So I lay them out like this, and I just think that looks more natural for me. Sorry, my furnace just kicked in. I forgot to turn it off before filming. My bad. So anyway, if you want to lay these down, I mean, look, you could definitely do that. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they didn't really lay them down on the stock photo either. You know, some styles I think look perfectly fine without baby hair, and some people actually hate baby hair anyway. So I think she's one that if you're not really into baby hair, you could definitely like her. So you could just wear them, you know, in with the rest of the hair too. So either way, I think it looks really good and natural. And obviously she is not pre-plucked. I would have mentioned it ahead of time if they said so on the stock card. So she is thicker around the edges, but you know, it's not the worst I've seen. I'm not the happiest with that. I think it could have been a little better, but it's covered. It's covered. So where it really comes into play is if you're pulling the hair like this just to comb through it or get it out of your face or whatever the case may be, you don't want it to really show there to where it stands out too much. But I really don't think that's an issue for her. She's not really going to be one to notice, but you can see there's a slight bit of lift up, which is normal unless you glue the wig down. But some wigs have more lift up than others, which is why I always mention it. So there you go. But once again, we'll go back and you'll see that the fit isn't too bad. Some of my own natural edges are coming through, which is okay. My natural hair is very, very dark, so it blends well. Can't really tell the difference. And let me show you this side too. Same situation here. Again, it's not a bad fit and shape. I'm not minding it all too much. I wish it was just a little less thick, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. She's right above each ear. Yeah, the ear tabs actually bend. I just found that out now because I didn't even bother to check before. So they do bend, which I know a lot of people like because then it makes it more comfortable. And if you want to shift just a little bit, sometimes that can help, but not always. But just letting you know. Overall fit is really good, so she is very comfortable, and I do also think, in my opinion, she is larger head friendly. Sorry, I'm trying to speak louder because of the furnace kicking in. It's literally right here. Right here. You hear that? So I'm sorry. It's one of those things that just kind of drives me nuts with my OCD, so I apologize. So anyway, not that you really care. I just can't help myself. So as I was saying, she is larger head friendly in my opinion, so therefore she should work out for everybody. I mean, and I think everybody should get this wig. I think you will love her. I mean, look at her. Look at her. I don't think it matters what color you get her in. I mean, again, she comes in some really fun colors. She comes in a burgundy, she comes in a couple natural colors, and then you have this really pretty lilac purple. So you have some great options, but this is a style that I think everybody's just going to look really gorgeous in. So definitely thumbs up. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So I highly recommend this unit, really do. I am very pleased with her. So that's how I feel about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I cannot wait to read what you have to say. And also let me know if you already have her. Please tell me all about it. And also please be sure to let me know if you decide to go pick her up after watching this review. I always love to know that. But other than that, that is all she wrote. So thank you for watching. I always appreciate it. And I will just catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.